Swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. Release thunder, fire and brimstone in this room. A woman, your true strength lies within your womanhood. I'm saying, if a guy's going to be consumed with trying to cope with a strong you, he's going to be exhausted and not motivated to genuinely love you. So, who's to blame? His insecurity or your self-esteem, or are these deliberate objections put here for black love not to succeed? I mean, you know as well as I know, it's not just companionship we need, family feuds, issues, black and black violence in our culture runs deep. Woman, oh boy, well he ain't got a job. I'm always finding myself financially bringing him through. Man, well, you know what, I'm trying to get one. The ones I want won't eye me, and the ones I can get, I don't want to do. Woman, academically, educationally, successfully, pioneering with ease, flamboyant job roles, professional social circle, at times, glamour lifestyle, yeah, she's making G's. Successful black males, as few as we are, business, unique, brilliant, genius, entrepreneurs, still holding up the planet with the two of we arms. Physically stronger, yeah we are. Internal though, she's a giant. Take away the superficial, talk both of us together, we're invincible. Now loud, nursing the egos, let's go in, define the problem from the root of the thing. Not so much our personalities, but the conditions that precipitated why we are presented with this dilemma and situation we're in. Nothing to do with 800 years of conditioning and that you've been trained and taught to value materialisms, issues, financial and insecurity. If I make you supreme, take away your self-esteem, only a matter of time before I break up your team, proven in systematical terms, every strategy, every technique, every public policy that was put together to keep you building the dominant society and leave you chasing a false dream. You gave 100% to this nation's wealth, power, resources and privileges, all level of control over to government and businesses, everything over to the dominant society at the cost of your misery. Jim Crow's law for segregation for blacks did nothing intentionally but distribute our resources to the forces of our enemies, and some of you are still playing this game again like Monopoly, but I fail to realise when you're playing with the dominant side, the first thing you've got to do in the beginning when you're playing Monopoly is get your fair share of the money properly in order to attract wealth. Buy land and property to your group economy. We should be studying group economics, but that's some of the stuff you're going to be getting from my event. Yes, Denko, how you doing, man?
How you doing, sir? That was incredible.
Thank you.
Got to say that. So how are you today?
I'm good, you know. I got a busy day today. Like I said,
You're always busy, man. I don't suppose you're busy, man. What's going on?
I got a busy day. Like I said, I'm here with you after you. I've got a studio appointment with a very talented singer. Who's, you know what I mean, I'm going to be making some music with her. We're going to be doing some videos as well. Okay. So I've got that, and then I've got another interview with another station. I think it's Birmingham Live. I know I've got to prepare for that. They want me to get some music over to them, ready for that. So
first and foremost, I've got to say welcome to the show, Supa MC. How you doing, sir?
Thank you for having me.
So
man.
You've got an event happening on December the 10th.
That's correct.
At the Mockingbird Theatre. Tell people a bit more about it.
Okay, well, how this come about, because like people will probably think, well, Supa's new to this spoken word thing, and how it came about. There's another Supa in America. This guy has actually done the 8 Mile film with Eminem, and he was throwing little shots at me, man, like, you're not the real Supa MC, you're the fake Supa MC, and I avoided it for a while, until 6 months, and then I sort of had enough, and it was kind of like, you know what, I need to go at this guy a little, so I put a little thing together and I threw it at him, and it sort of quieted him down, you know, and but you know what, bless him now, because like, he's made me see this side to me, which spoken word, I'm a 41-year-old guy, I feel like I can talk about the things I want to talk about on it and address certain issues I see going on in my community with it. So that's how it came about, and you know, when I write for days, so I must have written about 15 songs, and I thought, you know what, I want to make the public feel what I'm doing with some of these issues, so I went out into Birmingham, and I filmed some black ladies, African ladies, Jamaican ladies, westernized black women, and I filmed some black men as well, and I talked about issues like why are 70% of black females single, and why do men cheat, only because I feel our relationship is not as good as it should be, in terms of just even stopping a sister to say, hey, how you doing? You may think is he crazy? Are you know, people don't be nice to people, that don't happen, but to me, I'm like, nah, I don't like that. It's true. I want to improve the conditions. So
you know, a lot of people think there's an ulterior motive. If I could stop a woman and say, yo, how are you? You alright? Talk to me. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's one of many things I think you might be able to address it. So tell us more about
okay, so I'm going to be addressing some issues through spoken word, black and black violence. It's going to be educational as well, because I'm going back to the 1400s in terms of slavery and stuff like that, where we are in the economic climate, why we only own 1/2 and 1% of anything important in society, and here we are again 55 years later than 1860, and we're still at that same point. So I'm going to be addressing some issues in regards to a black female and a male getting along together. whenever anything's going on with the finances up at the top, it trickles down to relationships as well. So I'm going to just speaking about how they relate to each other as well. For youth, it's going to be important as well, because like I feel as if there's lot of single mothers out there bringing up a single child, then even if it's a girl don't get to see what a proper black man should be like in the home. So she may be stigmatized or stereotyped with, oh, that's what a black guy's like and that's it. And she don't get to see what a problems. So there's issues like that I want to address as well.
So basically, about role modelling and all that kind of thing as well. So you're CEO of a website which is Youth Community Network.
Unity Network.
So
basically, Unity Network, youth organisation engaging youth in positive activities through music programmes. I started that ages ago, about 8 years, and the reason why I started that was because of gang violence, trouble coming to my door, and it was like, how can I attack this intelligently? Yeah. So, it was like, you know what, through music, music. And basically, to cut a long story short, what I would do, I'd invite the youths then to my personal own studio. I'll get them to go in and talk about some of these horrific things they're going through, knife and this and that, whatever, and then do an evaluation about it and find out, well, why are you talking about, where does it stem from, where's the root? Some of the times it was because some of them were under pressure still at their parents' house, some of them were trying to get flats, some of them really just wanted some independence installed into them. So so I do an evaluation. Some of that's on YouTube, you can actually take a look at that.
So how can people get involved in that?
www.unitynetwork.com. Unity Network is spelled YOUNITY and then network, and obviously you can leave me an email there and refer people to me. You can get me on Facebook, Ian Supa MC Collins. You can get me on Twitter, Unity Network. So there's all those social media sources you can get to me.
Because this is the tickets for this are £8. Right?
Tickets are £8,
and plus booking fee, and under 5 as well. Is it £5?
It is.
Yeah. So where can people get tickets for this?
Ticket sellers. You can just go on Ticket Sellers, type in Supa MC spoken word event, and you can get your tickets from there.
Cool. Is there any chance you can do another one?
Another
spoken word.
You want another spoken word?
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I can do another one.
Okay. Which one can you do for me?
You want? I've got.
I'm looking at the EP.
Look at him trying to put me on the set. All right, look. There's about 8 or 7 of them there. Yeah. And I've probably learnt about 3.
Which is your? Which is your favourite one? Do you have a favourite one?
There's one I did the other day when I opened up for a caller.
Yeah.
So because I was big shout out to my sister Charlotte, by the way, who does Shah events, because that girl is doing some brilliant things in Birmingham, and everybody who supports her. I know she's got a team of people that support her too, but Charlotte is doing some brilliant things in Birmingham. And when she calls me, I always go and support her. But
I missed that call of it. I was vexed,
Well, shout to Charlotte, because I was so honoured to go down there and open up for a caller.
He's the man. I ain't gonna lie, he's the man. Yeah. If people don't know, I have played a caller tracks on the radio.
I could listen to him for ages. He did the lecture on African history, and but I think people like Charlotte have always been around pushing things, and artists like that, substance and consciousness, and we need to support people like that. So
if you're listening, people as well, jump on YouTube. I mean, I call this 8 minute. I think the 8 minute fire in the booth that he did.
Yeah.
Where he didn't breathe, was one breath. I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, after 4.5 minutes, breathe, the man.
You know what? When you spit in truth, he's got so much the higher forces on his side, because people need to hear it, innit, man? He needs to kill out the demons. So nothing but knowledge is power, and Akala is doing his knowledge power tour as well. It's probably already started until the end of December, so support that brother then, man, trust me.
Alright, cool. So before you go, alright, tell people where you can get you on Twitter, Facebook, all them things there, and then.
Okay, like I said, you can get Supa on Facebook, which is Ian Supa MC Collins. You can get me on Twitter, and that's Unity Network. Also, like I say, for the event, it's 10th of December. You can get tickets from Ticket Sellers. And just throw me an email if you're interested in doing projects, etc., or anything like that. And I'm hoping you guys to come down, bring your kids down as well. And I want it to be like a family affair. I'd like to see the older generation and the younger generation mixed, because I'd like to improve the relationship between us. So
thank you, Supa MC. It's been emotional. So before you go, can you drop some more signs for the people there?
All right. Greetings, kings and queens, as we come together upon this beautiful meat car. Anytime you have the opportunity to share love, it make me feel sweet, cause real substance in the place, not come cheat. And my brothers and sisters inside the place, it leads. Furthermore, If society can convince you and me that the brother and sister sitting next to you is your enemy, then this situation presents itself inevitably for me to reverse the curse, them spell pan we. Spiritual riches before the business of witches, it means give unto your own before you give unto the system. For sure, some of us may have it twisted, for we are groups of individuals with an opportunity to be one body invincible. Me not beg no friend, just see me as one of your genius, brilliant ideas internally passing through, searching for any uncertainty that you may feel is in me passing through you. See, I have to be very thorough to erase every thought they engraved of me on you, so I need to make the most of the time I got with you. Les Brown once said, some of the greatest ideas are now in the grave, but I believe that's where those ideas were meant to stay, because my great ideas are used against me to keep me financially restrained. But one thing I have learned is to love my own no matter the weather. So Super Emma be something like Dr. John Hendrik Clark, entwined with a mind like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, those brothers who refuse to sell their soul. Oh no, and will not be forced by record labels to make records intended to kill their own. Make no mistake, we're black every day. Black History Month just here to remind us who paved the way. Marcus Garvey, Martin, Malcolm. Yo, yeah, man. There you go, there you have it, man.
Well, like I say to all my guests, we have an open door policy up here at NewStyle Radio. So anytime you want to come back in, we want to come back and say the week before the event,
okay,
and publicise it once more.
Okay,
feel free to do that.
Most certainly, and thank you very much for having me, man.
No problem.
Yes, and I hope they don't work you too hard, man, because I know you got to do your extra show.
You know what? You know what? Working hard is my middle name.
Okay.
You know, those who know, I'm always doing something, and I think it's like my motto is work hard, play hard. Right. My time will come. And that's a motto I've had for about 3 or 4 years, and I've lived by that.
Yeah, no, for real. And it's true, what you put in, you do really get out. You understand? And it, you know, as going back, we do not live by money alone. It's not just money alone, you understand? So we have to feed the spirit and the soul. That's what keeps you alive too.